Here we go.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks.
Starts off with a touchback.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's do some blitz.
They'll run for the first time.
Oh, he just juked me.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know.
All right, let's see what
better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels.
Nice. Hold up. Hello, Isaac.
And let's look now at the offensive starters for the Cardinals.
David Johnson's play has forced us to talk about him as one of the premier running backs in the NFL.
Okay,
good size,
my TikTok
so he can run inside and break through some tackles. Also has excellent speed, so he can get to the perimeter, turn the corner, and make it into a big game.
Don't worry.
But he also relies on the fact that he was a college wide receiver at one point.
Because I have no idea how to turn on Facecam, so got him. Okay, 4th and 9. I see you. Alright, still Williams. Come on, Williams, you can run faster.
That's a pretty good first step right there.
Get off mine. Get off me. Get off mine.
50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return.
See what we got.
And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their own 27.
I can't answer right now, Isaac, if you're trying to call me. I'm in the middle of a play. Let's go, let's go, let's go, watch out! Get off me, get off me! Get off me! Get off me!
15 yards is the pickup there. And
let's go, AJ.
Very nicely. 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace.
All right. Oh wait, that wasn't even AJ. Oh, sorry.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Or AJ, just somebody.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
That was Tyler Boyd. Circle. Oh my. Oh no. No. Okay, well I still got it back. That's a lot of yards.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because
see what you got.
This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking.
What do you mean? Oh, trash!
Intercepted.
Yo, a quarterback was trying to tackle him. What do you mean?
And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line.
Oh my gosh! I am trash.
And Brandon,
I am trash. Oh, hi, Nathan.
Okay.
I am trash,
with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming.
Oh my gosh! Get off me! Nerd. Shut up, Nathan. I don't see you having a YouTube channel, Nathan.
Now for Cincinnati.
Let's talk about Vontaze Burfict, the versatile linebacker. You can play him inside, you can play him outside.
All right, here we go.
Undrafted coming out of college, and that still fuels him. Gives him that huge chip on his shoulder. And when he's right and plays at his best, one of the best linebackers in the league. Just has to know where the line is. So
get off me. Let's go, Burfict. Let's go.
He'll get it up the middle. And they go the wrong way on this one.
30 goal. What's the comments on this? Oh my gosh.
Drinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
This is my first time streaming on Madden 19. So.
3rd and goal, Bradford.
This guy.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14.
All right, here we go.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play.
I'm going to get this ball back, don't worry.
It'll be 4th down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side, but for lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Well, the offense, they got the ball in a great spot, but they went nowhere. Forced him to take just the 3.
And they'll be, happy taking the 3.
Get off
But
me,
those
get
guys on
off
the
me.
other side, they've got to
Oh,
be
man.
ecstatic. They didn't let them get anywhere.
Spinned him
It made
so
them
hard.
kick a field goal. That almost feels like they got the advantage, doesn't it?
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Okay, by the way, this is on pro, so I'm not very good, so.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Come on, circle.
Steps away
Let's
to
go.
his left.
No.
So they
Come on,
took a shot
LaFell.
on first
You need to be a
down, but
faster
couldn't
runner.
connect.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches
Curl
before
combo.
the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions.
like
They
Arby's or
told us that they
something.
were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
Let's go.
In here by Tyler
Come on,
Eifert.
Eifert.
And
Get
he'll
the
be
first
brought down
down.
right at the 30
Gosh.
here. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better
PA
for 3rd
power.
down.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard. You probably ran them when you were 5 years old. How about a little curl?
Come on,
there
AJ,
against
be
zone?
open.
But the
I
key
really
to
need to
it
throw to you.
is finding the
Or
open
you-
spots
or you-
in the zone. How a linebacker or a
Eifert?
defensive back will widen
Okay, there's
to
an
give you
injury timeout.
space.
It's on
Find
Arizona,
that
though.
area and let your
Should I go for
quarterback
it?
hit you.
No.
So
I'm
on
just gonna
4th
punt it.
down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. The Pro Bowler, Patrick
That was a
Peterson,
terrible
back
kick.
deep for
Yep, I know.
Arizona.
Flag
And
on
this will be
me.
blown dead right around the 25-yard line.
I'm trash. Oh,
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
I already knew it.
Football
I was
101,
bored.
you've got to let the guy catch the ball.
You have to know the ball is there. You have to know it's arrived. Otherwise, you're going to get flagged every
Stop
time.
booing, my gosh. Is it really that big of a deal? It's just one
A
flag.
first down throw for Bradford. Caught right
Oh
side,
my-
Gresham.
Kirk! Come on,
And they'll work
Kirk!
this down to the
You need to
40-yard
get better
line,
at
tackled
tackling.
there. That play going
Oh,
for 16
no.
yards to start the drive. First down.
Gosh.
Nice idea.
Okay, hold up, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta do something. Okay.
Concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation. Let him sneak his way across. Coming back underneath. Put it in his hands. Let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. A first down carry here for Johnson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete.
Hold up, guys. Okay, I'm back.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
From the shotgun, it's Bradford. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2nd down, Bradford. Now hit, and the ball comes out. Bradford's lost it. A call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the...
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Nick Vigil coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down.
Really talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2, got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim. And hopefully they'll be kicking extra points instead.
The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Hassan Reddick in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the grab by Croft. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now Dalton. This one complete to Giovanni Bernard. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
They go play action here on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And down right around the 37. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And lucky lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Passing again, Dalton on 2nd and 10. And he's got the hook up to Brandon LaFell. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A Bengal first down, Dalton hitting LaFell.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Pushing his into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick.
You better tackle him.
And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
Partner, that is a quarterback no-no right there. He's flushed out to his left, so he's trying to orient his body into a position to make this throw. But by then he shrunk the field, and he winds up throwing the interception.
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in.
False start, offense.
Justin Pugh, the left guard that time with a flag. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Throwing, Bradford, and this will be incomplete. Ricky Seals-Jones, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
There is no doubt that Geno Atkins is really strong and stout at the point of attack, but I love his suddenness, the ability to make plays, to be in one spot, and then he's gone. And into the offensive backfield, he's a heck of a player.
And there, a big TFL, tackle for loss.
Hard to believe that his father, Gene Atkins, was an NFL defensive back. He's bred this big defensive tackle. Well, they just treated 3rd and long as simply an opportunity to make an even bigger play. Normally, you're just trying to pick up the first down and you know where the sticks are. They took this thing way downfield. Confidence in the receivers to go up and make a play, even with defenders around them.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
All right, well, that's the end of 1st quarter.
It's about everything on offense, but a lot of times what gets missed is that the center controls line play. He has to communicate to the guards and the tackles what type of front they're facing, how they're going to block it, and what adjustments need to be made sometimes.
Ready to go now in the 2nd quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis.
Right.
It's the Cardinals in possession of the football, and they've got it here with a 1st down. Now Bradford. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Nick Vigil. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they'll throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Benson Mayowa in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. 3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? Underneath, this is Bernard. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
We need to make this a good kick. That's perfect.
And Bullock will put this one through.
Right.
And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right?
All right, well. Come on. The Rangers. What? Whoa.
And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good. 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Throw right side, going to be caught by Seals-Jones. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the first down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the sideline.
Well, that's 3rd down 101. You got to go to the marker, know where it is. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. And a lot of times you talk about establishing the ground game, probably something they need to do more of here losing in the 2nd quarter.
When you're riding your best torch, you got to lather him up.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. And the return comes to him.
I just want to...
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Now a 2nd down throw for Bradford. The Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick, there on the coverage. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Bradford. That's caught by Butler over the middle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Okay.
And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
For
They're
sure.
right there in that middle ground, field goal range. Punt, go for it, but as you said, they picked it up. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I mean, honestly,
Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame,
John Ross. John Ross.
breathing down your neck.
I always thought he was a good player.
Defensive backs making plays on the football.
Until I heard that he was
the
bad.
intensity of the game in pregame.
I mean, he's like
A nice
the
carry
person
there,
in the
15
NFL,
yards.
right? Maybe
Boy, he does
we
it
need
at
to
a high
train
level,
him better.
doesn't he?
Like,
Because when
come
I watch
on,
him,
dude.
I think of his vision.
What do you want
Straight
us
ahead, peripheral,
to do
also
about
has
you?
that sense of where
It's your
holes
fault
are
that
going
you're
to be
trash.
before they actually open. I think that have set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A good pick up there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? What a really nice game right there on first.
No!
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great effort there. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Just stayed
and he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. And last time... One-play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off right around the 43. Oh. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Yeah, still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They get 14 yards there at a 1st down.
Okay. So I guess maybe today or Monday I'll be doing a Fortnite stream
solid yardage.
since
They feel
season
good
11
about
is
the
out.
whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always
I'm not
interesting
sure
to watch
when.
what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set.
Oh
Sometimes
my
they put
goodness.
one on each side of the
How?
line of scrimmage to
How?
balance things out.
Just
No matter what, though, when you see
how?
2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully. We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
And he is into the end zone.
Wow.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Just
Jermaine
wow.
Gresham from 13 yards out. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
And 20-3. Well, guys, this is even on Pro, and I still can't get any
Play here
wins.
for a touchdown. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
That's how bad I am
And it
at
winds
this
up in a
game.
touchdown for
I really am
Arizona.
bad.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
I mean, Erickson is a fast runner.
And he'll bring
But-
it a few past the 20 to the 20.
I mean, look at him. He's like, he's got the 23-yard line in less than 10 seconds. Like, he's pretty fast,
the
you know.
Bengals. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I swear it's the
I want to see if they
same
want to go
exact
ahead
play
and throw
every
the ball
single
again
time.
now on this drive after what
I'm
happened
getting
on
bored
the
of
last
it.
one. Throw it on the first play. Give the
And another
See what happens. Now, meanwhile,
Okay,
a
you know
pass
what?
that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
What am I doing
sound
wrong?
really negative,
I don't
but at this
understand
point,
this
an
game.
incomplete pass,
I'm
almost a
doing
moral
like
victory
the
that it's
game,
not
what
picked
they
off.
asked me to.
But you may hate to sound negative,
Like,
but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first half interceptions, it's been tough.
Come on,
to
R1.
watch.
Yeah, couldn't
Be
find a
open.
silver lining
All
in
right,
this one.
nice,
Much more
nice,
like
nice.
lead.
And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Gain of 3,
It'll
third
be
and
a
7.
3-yard gain, and that's going to lead
Verticals.
to a third down.
Wait,
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because
okay,
there's so many
green.
things to account for
This
in
time we're
today's
not going
passing
that
game,
far, so I might
including the
just try
back
to throw it to
sneaking
you.
out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have the
Never mind.
center
I'm
eligible
trash,
stuff.
so I can't
But
throw it to
still,
anybody
a
good.
lot of guys to account for.
4th
That'll
and
make
8.
it
See, I'm
4th
trash.
down after a
What
loss
did I
of
tell you?
1.
You know what? Just
They
for
rolled
fun,
out
I'm
of the
going for
pocket
it.
right,
Like,
and I think he wanted a little
I'm
something
just gonna
more
run
out of
it
that
just for
play.
fun because
Obviously,
I'm
instead,
bored,
he hit
and
a
I want to
safety
see some
back.
action.
It looked like 2 well-coached
It's just
teams
that
there, even though
same
there was
exact
no
thing happened
yardage
over
gain,
and over
because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers
That's a
went to
first
the
down.
right spots,
The ball
tried to
hit the
get in
first.
sight line,
You
tried
gotta
to
be
open
kidding me.
themselves
Oh,
up.
thank you.
Just nowhere to go where they could
No!
gain yardage. How about the
I literally
defensive
got
guys
that.
Did not lose leverage and kept
Oh
their
my
poise
gosh.
and made a really nice play.
Look, you know, all these people over here are going right, but they're actually going to go left. I've been on this
He'll
play
get
for
down
like
to about the 30,
10,000
31
years.
yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping is big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't
Come
happen that
on.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Today would be a great time to catch the ball.
Down.
To
As
get
far
an
as tight ends
interception.
go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a
Okay,
tight
just
end.
because the
And how about
Bengals are
this
really
last
bad in
play?
NFL
Made a nice catch
and the
picked up
games,
first down.
That's what
because
impresses me
sometimes-
about him. When he's called
but
upon,
even though they're bad, I
and
still like
Johnson
them.
lost the football.
Let's go.
It's loose.
I still like them because they're just, you know,
Recovered it.
it's where I live, you know.
So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit
Boo.
because so many times
Booth
it's
review.
a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up.
It was still a fumble, so they can't say nothing.
After
Really?
a big play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Really? You gotta be joking.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line
Well, they're
of
probably
scrimmage,
gonna
but
get
no
3
more.
points, and then I'm gonna
Well, now
lose,
stuff's to put this
probably.
offense in precarious
I just need a
position.
touchdown,
We know
and
that
that'll be
securing the
great.
point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On 3rd down, Bradford. He's going to be sacked.
Boom,
Back to
let's
the
go.
23-yard line.
4th and 19. Let's go.
With a big-time sack on 3rd down, and it'll be a loss of 7.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And Dawson's kick is
23-3. That's bad. No, it's not okay. It's bad. Now I only have 3 minutes and 3 seconds to get a touchdown before
now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
See, look at Erickson. He's so fast.
Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice.
Yeah, like what the coaches or what the people say. They're like, oh, that'd be nice if they got
offensive unit
no,
ready to see
I
what
agree
they
with
can
them.
do here.
I totally agree.
And on that last
because
drive,
I'm trash.
Went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job.
And
by
Green
their
is always
defense,
going
so they
deep.
held
That's
them to
why
3,
you can
but this
never
offense,
throw
they
to
gotta
him.
be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th
That's
down,
why I
when
don't
they
throw
decide
to
to go
Typer.
for it,
This
it's
is
not
why.
necessarily
This is
the coach
exactly
saying,
why.
I believe in my offense. Sometimes the
Because
coach saying, I
he
believe
had
in my
the
defense.
biggest chance
I
to
can
get
afford to go for it
a
here,
touchdown right
because
there.
if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive.
And then look at
offense
Mixon. He's gaining some yards here. Like, that's
Takes this to the
4
27.
yards.
Give him 4 yards.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team,
Mixon is
defensive
actually
tackles, because we ask them to
great
just
player,
eat up blocks,
but
allow other people to make tackles.
he's only used for
when he
once.
can make a play himself,
And I don't understand this game.
That's a big day.
Now throwing on 3rd
No, I'm going
down
for
there,
it.
but
I don't
he
care.
cannot connect. And they almost had another one. They are all
I need
over
something
the
to happen
football
here.
in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
I didn't even mean to do this.
So on
But it's faking it.
And look at this. It's a fake.
See?
He's just going to dump this one off to
I
his
didn't even
fullback out of the backfield. Duration there, but it doesn't fool him.
Anytime a fake doesn't
I
work,
thought I was
we
gonna
usually
run it,
focus
not
our
him.
attention on the guys that were unsuccessful.
How am I
But how
supposed
about
to
the
know
defensive
this play?
guys? They have to plan
Why
all
didn't I
week.
get
They
a
have to
football?
prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. J.J. Nelson, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case,
How could they
you
not
want
get him? How
perfection,
could they
but
possibly
way
not
better
get
that
him?
it hits the ground instead going to an opposite color jersey.
Bradford finding Nelson for an Arizona 1st down. 2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this.
Oh, boy. Okay. Let's do cover one.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this 1st half of action. Bradford on 1st down.
Oh,
And Fitzgerald has got it.
That
Touchdown Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald
Oh,
from
goodness.
10 yards out. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And the defensive there, that was a battle. He just made a really nice play.
A really nice play, making sure his body
literally
position was
behind.
correct. And how about the throw? Zipped it in there.
And it results in the touchdown. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone.
Come on, Erickson. Give me some yards. Oh,
And
my.
the decision to
got me
bring
at
it
the
out is going to
18
cost him
crash, but-
about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Bengals getting set to go.
Not good enough to get me a touchdown.
Block 14. Go on the ball. On the ball.
No.
A 1st down throw coming for Dalton. Got his man. It's Eifert. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard
Okay, we're
line.
going to go for some
Give him
good
9
plays.
there on the 1st down completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there.
The
Now
only
brings
good
up a
play that I
second
know
and
that's
manageable.
a
Just found a hole in that zone.
Literally, really well.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. It's
What
a
is-
loss of
is that
2.
a lag or
Now
something?
3rd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Literally on
And
track.
my goodness, another interception. Buda Baker with a
This is
pick.
good.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
No.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them. So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now Bradford on second down. He's going to float this one deep. Looks for Nelson, and it's intercepted.
You actually made it.
Picked off by the Alabama man, Drake Kirkpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, Brandon, this is a former first-round pick, and he's been a bit of a disappointment in his career up till now. But he's still got room to grow. And this is an excellent play right here to come away with the football.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Tackle made there by Josh Bynes.
Let's do power.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half as some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Nice job, Mixon.
Now a play fake here.
And of course.
And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Here's Dalton, flush to his right. And now here is another interception. Picked off around the 27. Wow. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Come on, they have 13 seconds left of them. I don't even want to say it.
Here we go. 40.
That guy.
To throw on second down. Bradford. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The Cardinals on third down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. To throw is Bradford. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
1 second.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here.
They missed it.
And Dawson's kick is good.
33 to 3.
So we've come. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
That's good.
Here's Dawson now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
I like Mixon. See, I really like Mixon because he's a really good runner. And he gets me 22 yards per.
The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Dalton here from the gun. Flushed out right.
I got you.
Gonna throw right side
Let's
here.
Go.
Complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. It's a solid pickup of 11, and it's second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
Green, let's go! Go! Let's go, Green!
He won the fight for the football.
All right.
That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion. And the Bengal fans are probably saying, where has that been?
And they have to, because everyone wants to talk about having a balanced offense. But these two, Andy Dalton, A.J. Green, their connection is vital to their chances of winning.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception. Wow.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Try to decipher what's going on out there, because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. He's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And Bullock will put this one through. And they'll make a small dent in that big deficit as it's down to 27. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On play action, Bradford.
What? I got so
confused. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, and it's third down.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. To throw on third down. Bradford. And able to find Kirk complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Third down conversion.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness is a premium for all of that now.
I wonder on who.
False start, offense.
Got him.
Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
They go play action here on first down. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Okay, Dunlap, you're literally, all you do is just sit here.
Johnson on the counter. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's Bradford. And Gresham has it left side. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Jermaine Gresham, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals add on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
I'm like garbage.
On the return, it's Alex Erickson. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
I think I'm just going to keep running it over and over again.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Well, a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. And the third down pass falls incomplete.
People are probably like, oh my gosh.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They run for it with Mixon, and he won't get there. They 2 yards short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Apparently they weren't interested in playing the field position game. They opt to keep their offense out there. A big mistake in hindsight.
Yeah, that one backfired. In hindsight's always 20/20, but let's call it what it was. We would have first guessed that one and said, don't do it here. Bad situation. I think they need to be closer to midfield before I would start to think it was a good idea.
Yeah. And
once you start taking risks like that, you're going to have to keep taking them throughout the game, especially when they don't work.
Yeah, at this stage of the second half, interesting. Off the play fake, Bradford. That's caught left side, Seals Jones with it. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's second and goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll run it with Johnson. And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. David Johnson taking it in. And the Cards continue to pour it on.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Here's Dawson now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I get confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
It's Mixon on the counter.
Come on!
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be
blocking.
stopped before he could even get started.
Third and
He
11.
lost 4 there, and it's third down.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
Third down, a shot here for
Eifert.
Dalton. To the left side here for
Oh my
Eifert.
God.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So they are going for it. Now Dalton out to his left. And this is incomplete. What a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on fourth down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to the team.
We'll see how they respond now.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Encroachment, defense.
He's a little too aggressive there from his Mike linebacker spot.
Sometimes you jump into gaps trying to draw them off sides. This time he tricked himself.
Now a second down throw for Bradford. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Fitzgerald. A couple of vets fighting each other there for a Cardinal first down. Bradford to Fitzgerald.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in.
False start, offense.
And that'll set them back 5. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. The linebacker, Preston Brown, brings him down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
3rd and long for Bradford. And that is incomplete. Well, one thing's for sure, they're still taking their shots downfield, even with a big lead.
No, I think it's way too early to go into a shell, so I like what they're doing. Continue to take your shots. Continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow themselves down.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the number 1 headset on the side? Plan to get a first down or to have the defense think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
And of course, I can't do anything.
And he is met in
literally
his
spin
tracks
around
behind
10
the line
times.
of scrimmage. He'll wind up
None of
losing
my people
3.
can catch,
And now it's 3rd
and I always
down.
have to throw it so
Brandon,
far.
we're into the second half, and this
whenever I
offense
throw
has
far,
not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
Literally the
Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Literally.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline.
And they're going to try this again. It's another fake.
I threw
This
the ball.
is incomplete. A
Oh
huge
my
gamble, and it
God.
does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out.
Because every time I
Line of
press
scrimmage,
it,
the 31 now on
press the
1st and
button,
10.
it
It's
just
such a
goes
risky
away.
play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the
Alright,
heck.
I'm forfeiting. I don't even care. Well, hope you guys liked the game. See